big portion of it is in the rinse and prepping to get this thing ready to be sealed.
If you're thinking about starting a pressure washing business, but you want to learn more about the equipment, mixing chemicals, how to clean every surface on a residential job site, property protection, and much, much more, check out the How to Wash course. It'll be the first link in the comment section and the descriptions.
What's up, guys? Aaron Parker here. Welcome back to the Lean and Mean Academy. Want to talk to you guys today about driveway sealing. We just did this driveway. It was about 8,000, close to 8,000 square foot. Large driveway, a lot of aggregate, a lot of sealant, a lot of time. So roll that beautiful beam footage. Concrete, aggregate, and they wanted it clean and sealed. It's probably been about 4 years since they had it done. This was a doctor, he could definitely afford it. And turns out they were some of the best customers that I've ever had, honestly. They paid like the day I invoiced, and this was thousands of dollars to have this done. Now, I'm gonna walk you through some of the washing here. Whenever you're washing, obviously, aggregate, man, it's the big portion of it is in the rinse and prepping to get this thing ready to be sealed. All right, so I put 2 surface cleaners on this. I put 2 8s, and it took us probably, you know, every bit of a day. I don't know, probably about 6 hours to get this done. We did a patio in the back, and it was a lot of little nooks and crannies and a lot of rinsing. I don't know what the hell that was. Oh, some squirrels. After we got it rinsed, I had to go get the sealant. I priced out the sealant, and what I've been doing of recent is I bill for the sealant cost as I bill for the cleaning. Mainly because I'm not floating sealant costs. Look, guys, sealant cost is a big thing, and I always mark up my sealant. I mark it up enough to where I like going and getting it. You know what I'm saying? So whatever that may be for you, mark it up that much and be happy. I have a sealant company here in my city who I deal with constantly. It's not Home Depot, it's a commercial grade sealant. And I always like to use these rollers, especially when it comes to aggregate. Now, I got an SMK sprayer here recently, and I really loved it. I used it on this job, and I loved it. But if you're going to use rollers, I recommend using these. Okay? You see what that looks like? It's on a wood handle. Clip that thing in there, just like that. As you can see, mine are dirty as hell because I've been using them. The reason I like these over the top is because they hold an 18-inch roller. I can get these rollers on Amazon, okay? I got these 5-gallon buckets from, these are probably 8 gallons. They hold a complete 5 gallons worth of sealant. I love that because I'm not having to constantly go back and dip into some little tray and stuff like that and get it all over myself because this shit's sticky. So I like these. They allow it, they got a big handle on them to where we can carry them around, and they hold a lot of sealant for us, okay? These are, they're relatively cheap. I like to use a 3/4 inch nap just to where I can get a lot of sealant on there. And I always teach my guys to seal with, this one's stuck. I always teach my guys to seal. I always teach my guys to seal with one hand, okay? And what I mean by that is that we're not pressing the sealant into the concrete. What we're really doing is we're taking a liberal amount out. We're putting it on the aggregate, and then we're just like this. We're basically just spreading it out very gently to get an even coat. You know, I make a rap reference. I say, make it look juicy. You don't want anything on there, okay, that looks like you didn't put enough, because dude, you got to go back, and that sucks. I have my new guy with me, had never done driveway sealing before, and you could tell where I was doing it and then where he was doing it, and we had to go back with the sprayer and kind of soak some of the little areas to make them look shiny and good. Make it look juicy. Not everybody's gonna be able to afford it, especially when you get into those upper ranges of square footage. Dude, I think we have probably well over $1,000 in just sealant cost alone. Now I marked that stuff up, but here's the thing you really need to understand when you're going to be sealing aggregate as a pressure washer, okay? It's always, it never fails, it's always going to take more trips than you think it is. Whether that's to Home Depot, whether that's for supplies, whether that's to the residence, okay? It's a minimum of 2 trips, okay? It's a minimum of 2, just because of the nature of the beast. You gotta let the pressure washer, you gotta let the water dry, okay? So what sealing does require is you gotta find a dry day. I've tossed it up as far as to keep doing it or to not do it. We do make money on it. I just don't like running around town getting the shit and then, you know, doing the whole process. And now that I'm billing for it and the initial cleaning and making people pay up front, so I have my money already and I'm not having to float sealant cost, I don't mind it as much. So if you're gonna do that, make sure that you bill and make sure you let them know that you're going to bill up front for sealant and cleaning. It's not labor for the sealing. You bill for the labor of the sealing after you're done sealing and they're happy, okay? But this was a, you know, it was a larger job. It wasn't hard. The sealing itself probably took us, I don't know, 6-7 hours. It took all day almost because it's just a lot of sealant. But all in all, it was good. Hey, look guys, if you're getting started in pressure washing, or maybe you've been in the game for a little while and you want to sell high ticket jobs like this, I think we did probably $3,800 on this job, something close to that. I don't know. Go ahead and click the description below and get the high ticket sales guide that I did. It's a 3 controversial mind hijacks that help me sell high ticket jobs every single day. Now this isn't everything, it's just a scratch on the surface, but what it is it's a dipping your toe in the well and figuring out some of the little nuances on how the customer's mind works. As you guys know, I'm big on website, I'm big on marketing, and I'm big on persuasion and sales. I think we're a marketing company that just so happens to do pressure washing, okay? What's up, Kiki? What you doing? What you doing? What are you doing? You killing some stuff? Every day, every day. So, go ahead and get that in the description. If that describes you, if you're brand new in the game, welcome. Welcome to the Lean and Mean Academy. Click the subscribe button, click the like button. I hope you guys enjoy this video. I didn't want to make something too long, but I wanted to kind of put a little vlog out there for you guys to see how I normally do my sealing jobs and some of the changes that I've made. What I have learned about doing this for over 2 years now is that sealing is always, it's always a little more involved than you want it to be. Look, you gotta blow the concrete off when you get there, right? You gotta do a lot of other things. You can't just blow and go like you do when you come pressure washing and stuff like that, all right? You have to prep a little more. It takes a little, look, if you're all around like these little intricate spots on their concrete and you got these little stone areas on the patio that you gotta miss, okay? You gotta make sure that your guys are very cognitive of that so they're not dripping sealant everywhere, man, all right? So clients do not like that, but go ahead and get that guide, click like, click subscribe, check out the other videos here on the channel, and have a great day. Keep kicking ass.